The last act, he used to be a teacher, he now sells bikes. He's an interesting man, he's a very funny man, he's a very bright man, he's going to share his brain with you now. Please give it up for Jim Kent!
Hello, good evening everybody. Evening. Hanging on. I don't normally work with my pint in my hand, but I'm a little bit nervous in case I start clearing up the last orders I've got. I'll put it down. Before we start, I've just been looking at the sport there, and I was thinking about my brother. He's quite a big sports fan, and but he likes the women's sport for the sort of spectator interest. Likes to look at the young women playing sport. So he put in for tickets for the Olympics, and he was delighted when he got a result. He got tickets for the women's beach volleyball, which made him so happy. He was ecstatic until he opened the envelope and he'd got Saudi Arabia versus Yemen in the first round. Does anyone like my Movember? Let's look at that little light ripple. My Movember look. There's all the guys joining in the Movember. Yeah, I got one as well. I got a little bit here. It makes me look like Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo's dad. A bit older, but it's a tough job. It's not an easy job being Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo, quite frankly. You know, this is a big dog. It's a big dog that eats a shit diet that regularly gets its wits frightened out of it. Following that around is not an easy gig, is it? Doing Shaggy out of Scooby-Doo. Oh no, yikes, Scooby, what have you done now? Oh, fuck. Anyway, I was thinking about the Movember look, and I think us men can probably do a lot better than we have done with Movember. The women got it all together, didn't they? The women, they did breast cancer awareness. They made nice little pink bows that you put on your breast, and don't forget, men can get breast cancer too. And they raised a lot of money. Went out, took it out to all the different places. They raised a lot of money. And that's great. Men, on the other hand, instead of doing something, they stopped doing something. We're going to stop shaving. Stop looking like a badger's arse for a few minutes. Charity. Who do you give the charity money to? People do anything for charity these days, don't they? People do parachute jumps and all sorts of things like that. I don't think there's anyone in the world who's ever done a parachute jump now who's not for charity. You know, I was watching a film the other day. It was I forgot what it's called. I think it was called A Bridge Too Far. And there was bombers going, planes going over, waves of British parachutists jumping down over Belgium, over and thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And I sat there thinking, I bet that raised a lot of money for cancer. But in Movember, I think us boys have got to sharpen up a little bit on our act, and instead of doing all this shaving like, we want to come out a little bit more direct, because the sensitive parts that the men get cancer of is of the testicles, which is bollocks, to all of you, and the prostate. Now, where the hell is that? So I've come up with this new idea, and I think it's going to go down a storm. We're going to call it Blue Glove Month. So what the man has to do is put the blue glove on, because a man should no longer be embarrassed about testicular self-checking at all. A woman can feed her baby in public, breastfeed. It's a perfectly natural thing. It's a perfectly natural thing for a man to testicularly self-check and not be embarrassed about it in public. So by wearing your blue glove jacket. Now I saw some young fellas doing this the other day, walking down the road like this. They were. Well, they're young and leading on this. That's a good thing. Also, a lot of people don't know where the prostate is, and so that's another serious thing. It makes you want to get up in the night and slash it, apparently. But so it's got very similar symptoms to having too much beer. But if you get home tonight and it happens, don't worry. But apparently it's in between the anus and some other part of it. So if you want to check, or you can even massage your prostate gland or check if it's still there, then you just use your blue glove on, everybody. And it's not an entirely unpleasant experience. You got a Tesco up here? Must have. Yeah, must have Tesco. Yeah, I went to Tesco the other day. Tesco freaks me out. It plays on my conscience. I go there, and I've got a car with 3 children's seats in the back, all the piles of rubbish. I can keep my blue glove on, by the way. Look, play to the goal. What was I? Tesco, wasn't I? Yeah. It freaks me out because I go there and I've got all the parental stuff, and it says on there parking for parents with children, and I think, well, as opposed to. You know, godparents or something like that. Spurious parents. You know, I've got a godson. Can I park there? No. I go there with my without my children, and I've got this dilemma. Do I go in the parents' parking space or do I not? I know I'm not supposed to, but I think, well, I owe me one. Because last week I went there, the parking space was full. And I had to park out there and I had to drag all the kids in. So I come on, let's go, yeah, it's fair. So then I park. But I'm always imagining there's something, I'm looking around and, you know, is it peer group pressure? Other parents going to have a go at me? Or is there someone in Tesco, the Tesco eye? So we've got someone just parking in the parent spot now. It appears that he has no children in the car. Just take immediate action. And all security guards have come over, but they don't. So my conscience is clear. So I go into Tesco's past the disabled spaces. Now these disabled spaces are clear. So where are all the disabled people? Yeah, there's 3 disabled spaces. If disabled people make up 5% of the population, where are they all? And if they're not going to take up their car parking spaces, the least they could do is to make the rest of us feel a bit better is have some sort of rota. Disabled people, you know. So what are we doing this afternoon? I've got to go to Tesco's and park there. You know, it's on my turn. You know. You want to buy it? No, not really. No, they've just got, you know, for this, you know, otherwise they just take the car parking spaces away. I go into Tesco's, and now I'm walking around Tesco's, and I get to the checkouts, and is the glove putting you off? I go into, it's not just putting me off.
It's the smell.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Would you help me with that, Paul?
Yeah.
Volunteer for the audience, take off my blue glove. So look out for that next week, blue glove. No, the next year, blue glove week. Anyway, I said, oh bloody hell, look, there's all these queues at Tesco's. Then I hear something that makes my heart sing. There's all queue busters to the checkout, all queue busters to the checkout. So I'm greatly relieved, and I'm imagining in the back of my mind that there's going to be some sort of queue buster area upstairs, and we can't see, and all the queue busters sitting around smoking cigarettes in a very low way. They're having cups of tea. But as soon as they hear the call, queue busters, check out, queue busters, check out. There's queue buster tea is spilt, and queue buster furniture is knocked over as the queue busters storm to the gate, and they get down and they're coming down back cave poles like firemen, and they're abseiling down like the SAS to get to the checkouts. And I'm standing there with my little boy, and he looks up and he says, "Dad, who are those people?" And I say, "Those queue busters, son." And I say to myself, "What are you doing here? You're not in this story." I left the kids at home. And I wake up, but I think, this is all a myth. Of course, what happens? Nothing happens. They put an announcement out to make all us shoppers think that they're doing something about the queues. And then nothing happens at all. And I thought, I've got to check this out. I phoned up Tesco, so I'm looking for employment. So, oh yeah, what sort are you looking for? I want to be a queue buster. It went quiet on the end, didn't it? Oh yes. Oh yes. You can be a fishmonger, you can be a car park attendant, you can do anything. You can be an aisle shelf stacker, trolley handler. There's no such thing as a bloody queue buster. Unless, of course, I've got it all wrong, and the queue busters are malevolent people. They're not nice people that have come to shorten the queues by speeding the whole process up. They're people that come down with bloody great sticks. And if you're in a queue, they say, "What are you doing in that fucking queue?" I just want to buy some shopping. Get out of the fucking queue. Go around the store again. There's no queue. Fucking bust all queue up. And that could be another form of queue buster. Oh, shall I finish with a joke? Yeah. So something to make you laugh, eh? Instead of shit that I've been talking about. My missus, I was looking at the other day, I was looking at some article, and it was all about, plastic surgery on your vagina. If you've got one. See a few people here have, probably. You can have it enhanced to make you look better. So instead of looking at something that looks like Brian Blessed, you can look at something nice and tidy. And that's very interesting, you know. So my missus comes down, she says, "What are you looking at there, Jim?" I said, "I'm just looking at this article about how you can have your vagina enhanced with plastic surgery." She goes, "Well, I'll have to look into that." I said, "Oh, I'll go and get you a mirror then, darling." That was my gag, that was my act. Jim Kent, sorry it's so late, our beer's still here. I hope you had a lovely time. I think we're going to invite everyone up. Paul, thank you very much. Good night.
Give it up for Jim Kent. Thank you everybody. Right, can we have all the comedians to the front? Okay.